We are having some technical difficulties, and I'm afraid that we might not even be able to finish this show over here. I'm getting a little frantic. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what's going on with the system. It's acting up today. Okay, here we go. We're getting into the drama segment. Every time you hear this, you know this is a drama segment. Here we go. I'm so cray cray. All right, and we're gonna get into the Dharma segment, and we're gonna talk about not bringing your past relationship into your new relationship. Stupid. Let's talk about that for a minute. I'm listening over here. Okay, let's talk about that for a minute. When whatever has happened in your past relationship with an ex or any past situation, even with in your life, you cannot judge people by your past encounters, your past relationships, or your past flings, or your past kicks, or whatever. If somebody busted your car, or somebody busted your window, or was acting kind of crazy and stockish or whatever, you can't expect that the new person you're with is gonna do exactly what that person did. That's not fair to them. You don't talk about your past relationship. You don't talk about your exes. You just don't do that. Because then there's a comparison, right? You start comparing people. And don't get me wrong, I think I've done that sometimes. You know, where my guy will act up and I'll be like, you know what? My ex didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Or my ex didn't talk to me that way. But I'm wrong myself. But my whole thing, when you're emotionally sitting there and bringing a negative experience to your new relationship, you're just stupid. Because if some girl sat in the dark and she was acting crazy and she was being silent, and then your new girl is just, you know, trying to be silent because she ain't trying to avoid an argument, you just can't compare your past to your present, to your new relationship. You just can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a kind of person, right? I get upset. I will go off. I will go from 0 to 360, and I'm really trying to change that. You know, I just don't like ignorant people. You know what I'm saying? I don't like ghetto people. And I'm not going to say all ghetto people, because there's some ghetto people that have manners. Because even though they hang in the corners and they do what they do, but they still respect women and they still respect their elders. So I'm not going to say ghetto people. I just don't like ignorant people, all right? So my whole thing is this. When you start bringing your past and like people you meet or your past relationship to your new relationship, it's not going to work out. You're looking for a disastrous relationship. And me as a person, I try to limit me getting upset, because technically it's not good for my health. It's not good for anybody's health. You take like a breather, you take a moment. You know, when I tell a person, give me a moment, give me a moment. Because I know my temper. You know, we all have them. You know, we all can get to a boiling point. Let me tell you something. If you push your dog to a corner and you keep on picking on him and picking on him and poking at him, sooner or later he's going to bite you. Right? And that's like with any human being. You know, leave your past in your past. When you're starting in a new relationship, you don't lie. You don't bring your baggage with you from your last relationship, because you're already starting with negative. You're starting a new relationship. You might as well have stood in your old relationship for that. You know what I'm saying? Usually when you start a new relationship, you want to do everything you did. You don't want to do what you did in your past relationship. You should have learned from your past relationship what not to do in your new relationship, right? So keep your baggage to a minimum. Like, and I know sometimes, I think as being a couple, down the line, you're going to talk about things, you're going to do certain things. And let me tell you something. Me as a person, I don't want to know how many person you've been with. I don't want to know who's been in your life before, who you've done before. It creeps me out. You know what I'm saying? I get kind of like disgusted. So keep your sexual experiences to yourself. I always say keep it to yourself. My whole thing is this: when you had a bad experience in your past relationship, don't bring it to your new relationship because you're going to damage it. Alright? And then you're going to seem like you're crazy. So, not that I'm saying that. Yeah, I am saying. Relationships are based on communication. Relationships are based on telling the truth. Relationship is about loyalty. Relationship is about loving each other and respecting each other. When one individual is feeling some kind of insecurity about a person he just met, you're being unfair because of your insecurities that you had in the past. You can't do that. My thing is this: where there's an action, there's a reaction. Something made that whatever situation happened, something, how you say, flamed it, put a torch to it, right? So my whole thing is like, when you're starting a new relationship, that's what it is, a new relationship. Start fresh. Forget the baggage. Forget the past. Let it go. Be happy. You're in a new relationship. Enjoy it. Don't do the stupid stuff you used to do when you were in your old relationship. You might as well just stood in hell. Do you know what I'm saying?